Sean here with Scuba Training Center, Amarillo, Texas, and today we're at Vortex Springs. I gotta tell you, I'm excited about this one. We've seen videos online, we've seen photos of this place, and we finally made it out here to check it out. Guys, come along and see for yourself. So Vortex Springs is a natural spring in the panhandle of Florida. It's closely located to Ponce de Leon, and they tout themselves out here as one of the largest diving facilities in the entire state. This is a great place to come if you're a diver, if you are a snorkeler, or even a swimmer. As we were out here today, we saw open water divers, we saw people checking out the cavern systems. They actually have an extensive cave network if you're a tech diver and want to get into that. So training out here can become something that you can do at any level. Facilities out here include a dive shop on site. Passes for the day are 25 bucks. And they have rentals, they have retail, whatever you need. Get your air tanks filled, both air and nitrox. There are camping and lodging facilities. There's a day use area, bathrooms, picnic tables right by the water. It is a natural spring, so it's going to have a consistent water temperature year round. They say that's about 68 degrees. We came here in October and it was a brisk 68 degrees. We were diving in 5 mil and 3 mil wetsuits, and it definitely required a bit of a surface interval to get out, warm back up, eat a quick lunch. But overall, I mean, year round, you can't beat it. It's not that cold. It's definitely doable. Come dive here in the winter, come dive here in the spring. So under the water, there's a lot to see. We got down there and immediately found the basin to the springs outlet. The basin is about 50 foot deep, and then the cavern zone gets a little bit deeper until you get to that marker for then the cave system. But altogether, everything that a recreational diver is going to want to see is anywhere from 10 to maybe 60 feet out here. So plenty of stuff to see on one tank. We got down there, we saw some pretty impressive swim throughs into the basin of the spring. The natural light coming down made for some beautiful effects. There were plenty of fish. We even saw a freshwater eel, believe it or not. The air pockets in the caverns that are created from the gases from scuba divers are pretty cool. We were able to actually get our entire heads up into one and saw some of the markings on the walls. They put a kissing booth down at about 20 feet, something for you to pop your head up in and have some communication or take a breath if you're a free diver. They installed an artificial cave system. It appeared to be a bunch of fiberglass structures in about 15 to 10 feet of water. Some structures for you to be able to swim through that represent the cave network here, and that's all for training purposes. That was pretty neat to get to experience a little bit of that. One of the other things that's down there is a small boat, and it was cool to be able to get inside the boat. A little bit tight, but everything was very well lit because it's so shallow. And it was pretty cool, you know, get your wreck dive in, see a wreck, dive a wreck in a very controlled environment. Clarity in the spring, for the most part, is very good. I mean, it was a great place to go and see all the way across, and even from the air, you can see all the way to the bottom. And so Vortex was awesome in that aspect. Overall, if you're anywhere in the panhandle of Florida, we definitely recommend to check out Vortex Springs. It's not too far of a drive from Panama City Beach. It's not too far of a drive from Destin, even Pensacola. Come up here to Ponce de Leon and check these guys out and see what they're doing here. All private owned, and these guys know how to put on the fun. So we definitely recommend to come and check out Vortex Springs, see what it's all about.